I'm dreaming you and I. All my darkest fears are coming outside. We got you got me running in a circle. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. You keep me on a loop. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. You keep me on loop. I used to respect you, thought I was enough. Yeah, it feels like half a century ago. Guess you keep coming back after telling me off, without even feeling sorry between goodbye and hello again. Thought we could grow again, how about no again, again and again. I'm trying to tell you we can't be friends, struggling to comprehend that we broke up and ended again and again and again. And I'm getting busier and busier, so disorientated. First you want me, then you're busy, girl, it's not that complicated. Got me tied up in a leash, round and round. You got me running in a circle. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. You keep me on a loop. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. You keep me on loop. Yeah, when you're high, you call me like I'm lonely. Some kind of little toy for you to wind up when you're lying in bed and feeling lonely. I'm tired of being deployed, like all I am to you is a pet. You think you own me? I'm nothing but a boy for you to wind up when you wanna pretend to get to know me. When the night was closing in, I was alone and so afraid.
Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to some Rocket League action. Tonight we have for you the Post-University Eagles versus the Northeast Playoffs Division. Welcome, everyone. Sorry about the lag there. If there was a little bit of lag, apologies. My name is the Shoutcaster DeadlyDrew at Drew Gelati. How's everyone doing tonight? Hope everyone's doing well. Tonight we have an exciting matchup between the Post-University Eagles versus the Seton Hill Griffins. Seton Hill University players consist of player 1 is named Striker, player 2 is named Charlie Cake, player 3 is JJNA Wags, and player 4 is Mountain Skeeters. Good luck to the Seton Hill University Griffins, as well as your starting lineup for the Post-University Eagles, consisting of player 1, Chixxa, Player 2, NiMBiiX. Player 3, Klowa. Player 4, Alv10. Player 5, Blake Dawson 20. Player 6, Blitzy Poo. And Player 7, Spencer 733. Good luck to the post-University Eagles in this NECC playoffs match, which will be starting very shortly. Once again, if you're just tuning in, welcome. My name is Shoutcaster DeadlyDrew, and I will be shoutcasting tonight's action for this lovely event we have set up for you guys. Some exciting action going on here. We have, of course, one more time, the post-University Eagles taking on the Seton Hill University Griffins in this NECC Northeast Playoffs Spring 25 Rocket League Division 6 semifinals. The game will be starting soon, so take your seats for some Rocket League action, and we'll be right back right as the game starts. Once again, my name is DeadlyDrew. Good to see you here, and looking forward to tonight's action. See you soon.
Shout, the ground shakes.
Hello once again, your Shoutcaster here, DeadlyDrew. How is everyone doing this evening? Hope everyone is doing well. Going to pull up the playoff bracket to show you how these post-University Eagles have gotten all the way to the semifinals here. Just need to put the video camera on the bottom for a second. There we go. So tonight's matchup is matchup number 6, Seton Hill University Griffins versus, in the 7 spot, versus the number 3 rated post-University Eagles. This will be an excellent matchup to determine one of the main spots that will be going to the championship. Will it be the post-University Eagles or the Seton Hill Griffins? One of these teams will book their trip to the championship game. To find out who, we'll have to find out when this game starts. And welcome back if you're just joining us. I am your Shoutcaster. My name is DeadlyDrew. And here is the look at our matchup tonight. We are looking at match number 6 between the number 7 rated Seton Hill Golden Griffins versus the number 3 rated Post Eagles in orange. This is going to be the match we are on tonight. It is the NECC semifinals, Rocket League Division 6, Spring 2025 season. One of these teams tonight is going to be looking to book their ticket to the championship game, and the other will be going back to the practice range. So, who will it be? Find out very soon, as this game is going to get underway in a best of 7 series very shortly. and welcome back once again. My name is DeadlyDrew, and I will be your Shoutcaster this evening. Welcome to the NECC playoffs. This is the semi-final match between the Post-University Eagles and the Seton University Griffins. There has been a slight delay in the match, but the match will be beginning shortly here. Glad to see some people in the chat. Glad to see some viewers there. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing well. Game is about to be underway very shortly here. Both of these teams are vying for a spot in the championship round. So the game will be beginning here momentarily. Welcome in, welcome in. Just going to be pulling up the bracket one more time to show you guys the match that we will be focusing on tonight, which is match number 6, Seton Hill Griffins as the home team, rated number 7 in this tournament bracket, versus the rated number 3 Post-University Eagles in orange as the away team. Match will be beginning shortly, and we'll be hopping right on board with our first match. Once again, this is a best-of-7 series. And here we go. We are about to start the first match. Good luck to both teams. And away we go. On board here, starting with Blitz. Ball is already up. The game is on. Best-of-7 series starts now for this NECC Spring 2025 Division 6 playoff bracket run for these Post-University Eagles. Swapping back and forth here between each player. Have NiMBiiX on board with the Eagles here. Looking to get a touch on this ball. Getting some offensive pressure already for the Eagles. Eagles starting out early here with some nice touch passes. Staying with this offensive pressure right now. Trying to get this ball out of the corner. Nice touch by Blitz. Good ball off the wall there. Trying to find a passing play. No one able to connect. Ball bounces all the way back to the defensive zone. Leading the charge now is NiMBiiX for the Post-University Eagles. Score remains 0-0. Good off-the-wall play there by Klowa. Not able to reconnect on it, though, is NiMBiiX. Retreating back on defense. Smart play. As this ball has been staying in the air a lot, not calmed down. No one able to get full control of this ball. Hasn't settled down yet. Both teams really trying to vie for that aggression early on. Nice air touch by Blitz here. Trying to set it up in front of the net. Little too much, though. Good defense by the Griffins. Ball now trying to be cleared off the wall. Nice touch on it. Was the Post-University Eagles player. NiMBiiX again. Now Blitz with the ball. Making some nice air action plays. Not able to finish up, though. And a shot on net, though, for the rebound is NiMBiiX. Time ticking away here. 2 minutes, 45 seconds to go. No score on the board. Nice regathering of the ball there. Not able to keep control of it was Post-University Eagles Blitz. Now Klowa. Klowa with some nice moves in the air. Able to keep that ball juggling. Just not able to keep it going towards the net. That's a good play by the Griffins goalie to stop that play from happening. Now we've got this Seton University player, striker V12, trying to make something happen for the Griffins. Post-University Eagles not letting that happen, though. Keeping that ball in the offensive zone is definitely their goal for this first match, keeping the pressure on. Good regathering of the ball on defense by the Post-University Eagles, hopping back on with NiMBiiX here. Looking for a nice passing play over to Klowa. Able to connect with the ball, but just not able to get enough power onto it to get a shot on net. Post-University Eagles here trying to gather up the ball. Nice play. Off the ball, all the way to the roof. Big save by the Griffins goaltender there. Another shot on net for the Griffins. Nice save by the Post University Eagles player Blitz. Back on now with Klowa here, trying to do some damage. Nice air ball. And ends up getting the first goal of the match. Nice play by Klowa. Able to just push on through. Looking to do some damage, and they did. First goal of the match goes to Post University. 1-0 with 1:08 to go. Can the Griffins answer back, or will this first match go to Post University? Some great offensive control of the ball here. Another shot on net by Post University. Hits the crossbar and bounces out. Amazing pressure right now by Post University. Really keeping control of this wild ball. Oh, but the Griffins able to get some bounce off the wall in front with a rebound there. Nice follow-up by NiMBiiX. Sorry for the mispronunciation there, JJ. NiMBiiX. But a nice goal. Nevertheless, it is 1-1 with 35 seconds coming down onto the board here. Post University, first team to get the goal in this series. Griffins answered back very shortly here. Almost an interception led to a goal right there. Post University now needs to pull back on defense. Back and forth. Both teams really using their boosts effectively here. Both teams also liking to keep the ball in the air to try to keep control of it while also passing to their teammates, looking for an open space to maybe get an easy tap in for this first game. And we have overtime for our first game between the Post University Eagles versus the Seton Hill Griffins. Ball on board now with NiMBiiX for the Griffins. Trying to be the hero here. Ball's going to go back to midfield. Nice defense by the Post University Eagles. On board now with NiMBiiX. Would love to make a play happen here. But first they have to get this ball out of their defensive zone. A lot of pressure being put on right now by the Griffins. Good clear by Klowa of the Eagles. Back and forth, back and forth. No team able to get full control of this ball. Nice play by NiMBiiX with a diving save there. Or else that ball would have been headed towards the net. Both teams now vying for this aerial control. But neither team wants to give any defensive ground. Some really nice saves being put on here by both teams. Excellent team play going on from the Post University Eagles here as they try to pressure the Griffins' front of the net. Trying to find a loose ball for a tap-in. Trying to get an aerial pass off the wall and a recovery. But both teams vying to just keep this ball in the middle until one of them can break loose. And another massive save by the Griffins netminder there. It really is an all-out team effort right now by the Griffins to try to keep the ball out of the net. Not one single player is playing defense, but all of them are. Seems like the Griffins and the Eagles are both going for a full 3-on attack strategy, maybe one hanging back. But when the ball is in the offensive zone, both teams are like sharks in the water, going after this ball and trying to get that goal to advance them to the next round. Both teams also vying for that first win. And a nice shot on net. Oh, but deflected, almost saved by the Griffins' own player there, as that ball would have been on net. Good clear by Post University's Klowa. Ball now in the offensive zone for the Post University Eagles here. NiMBiiX trying to tee something up, and a huge overtime goal by Klowa. You could feel it was coming. A nice air ball there by NiMBiiX. Way to connect on that with the timing by Klowa. GG's Post University taking game 1 of this best of 7 series. GG's. And an excellent job to both teams. Post University coming out on top there. It's your end of the first round stats. Klowa with 2 goals, 3 saves. Blitz with 4 saves. And NiMBiiX with a big assist in overtime. And 2 saves for himself there. Seton Hill University able to get that 1 answer back goal. And a lot of saves coming in from JJ Nawags there, but not enough to save that round for them from overtime as the Post University Eagles advance here 1-0 in this best of 7. And we'll be right back with our next game. I am your Shoutcaster here at DeadlyDrew Gaming, hoping everyone is having an excellent day. And we'll talk to you soon as this score is heating up. Post University Eagles up 1-0. And welcome back for Game 2 underway. Game has just started. On board here with the Griffins player, Puny Terror 2, as the Griffins trying to answer back as Post University getting that 2-1 victory in overtime. Griffins would very much like to answer back here, but the Post University defense has been solid. And yet again, another player from the Griffins getting in front of his own teammate's shot. That was a blunder for them last match, and it affected them in overtime. And once again, noticing that play. NiMBiiX here with some really nice aerial plays, calming that ball down. Shot on net, and it goes in! NiMBiiX with the assist. Great job from NiMBiiX with that aerial assist off the roof, and what a play by Blitz to be there. Great tap in. Griffin player was there, but not able to get a touch on it. So Post University for the second game in a row answering first, coming out with that solid aggression. Really keeping these aerial balls going into the net as all these post players are looking for these assists off the wall, off the roof of the stadium. And it seems like that is their go-to play right now, looking for these off the wall bounce plays, bounce passes, tap-ins. Post University staying hungry here, as the Seton Hill Griffins cannot seem to get the ball out of their defensive zone. But here's striker V12 looking for a shot of his own. But nice job by Post University to have a line of defense waiting for him. Puny Terror now for the Griffins here, trying to make a play for his team, but not able to, as the Post University defense coming out strong, able to intercept that ball midfield. It seems like Post just has the rotations down right now. Another off-the-wall bounce pass shut down by the Griffins player, Puny Terror. Nice job by him. Nice save by Blitz to answer that shot from the Griffins. Yet again, Post University with some great rotations. Not giving the Seton Hill Griffins any momentum right now. Little bit of a juggle play there. Nice play, but yet again shut down by the strong defense of the Eagles. Tight game here. Eagles are up in this best of 7, 1-0. 2 minutes left on the board. Eagles answered first in this game and now are trying to hold the lead for another minute 56 seconds to take a solid 2-0 lead, and I'm sure they'd like nothing more than that. Post University's Blitz trying to keep the ball in the offensive zone right now. Seems like the Griffins are looking to stabilize this ball and get a play in, but Post University Eagles just not allowing that to happen. Looking for a great offensive setup here and almost gets one. Klowa trying to put the ball in the net, not able to. Blitz almost making contact, makes enough contact to get it towards the net off the post. Nice pass play set up by Blitz, but Klowa not able to make contact there. And a little bit of rough play going on here as we get a demo. And a second demo by Blitz. Post University really coming out with the aggression here. Griffins trying to clear, trying to even this game up. Less than 60 on the clock. Post University more than happy to just juggle it in, but oh, what a huge save by JJ Nalwags. Keeping his team in it for at least another few seconds until Post University tries another header here. Shot on goal, and it's NiMBiiX who finally finds the second goal of the match with 32 seconds left. Rebound off of the side of the net, able to clean it up. Nice shot and follow up by NiMBiiX. And Post University will sit on this pretty 2-0 lead with 30 seconds left to try to go up 2-0 in this best of 7 semifinals. Oh, a shot off the post. A little bit of post luck there for the Eagles as that shot bings off the bar. Unfortunate for the Griffins, as that might have been their chance to get back in this game. But with 10 seconds ticking down, unless they can pull off a miracle here, it looks like this second game will be going to the Post University Eagles 2-0. And that will end the game, as it took a little bit of time for the match to finally end. But there's the GGs from the players. Post University up 2-0. As we see the after game stats here, NiMBiiX MVP with 1 goal, 1 assist, 1 shot on net. He only needed 1, and he got it done. Blitz also coming in with a nice goal there, and a save and 5 shots on net. And Klowa helping a lot on defense there with a big assist and a save. Post University on the all-out attack. Can the Griffins answer and come back in Game 3? We'll find out very soon. And welcome back to Game 3 as we are about to get underway. I am your Shoutcaster, DeadlyDrew, here, as the Post University Eagles take a advancing 2-0 lead in this best of 7 of the NECC semifinal game, as the Griffins finally answer here with the first goal in their 3rd match of the day, with an own goal, unfortunately, from Blitz of the Post University Eagles, gifting a goal to the Seton Hill Griffins here, and they'll gladly take it as they are down 2-0 in the series. Goal credited to striker of the Griffins. Post University trying to answer back. The aggression from Post University has been noticeable today. They are hungry for that championship spot. Winner of this best of 7 series goes on to the championship match. Ball just very lightly creeping in front of the net, but striker V12 of the Griffins able to finally find the rebound there. Nice assist by Puny Terror 12 of the Griffins. And a nice air tap in there right in front of the net. Post University had 2 defenders back for it, and they vied not to touch that ball as it was rolling right past the goal line. Unfortunately, though, left the play wide open for Striker to get an assist in. Nice play by him and a nice tap in. So the Griffins up 2-0 in a series that Post University has been pretty dominant in so far. Griffins answering back now, though. In a best of 7, that ball is loose, and no one is home for the Post University Eagles, and the Griffins will have a pretty nice half-field tap in there. 3-0 with 3 minutes and 53 seconds here. Post University Eagles may just want to call a quick mental timeout, try to regather themselves, as it looks like they had full control of this series and we're outplaying the Griffins, but now the Griffins taking a commanding 3-0 lead in this game. They are not going to go away quietly. Klowa now trying to make something happen for the Post University Eagles. Stave off a little bit of this pressure from the Griffins. Griffins doing a nice job keeping that ball in the Post University's offensive zone, but it's NiMBiiX coming down the field and saying, hold on a second, guys. We can get this game back. It's winnable. Calming his team down, putting one in the back of the Griffins' net is NiMBiiX. Post University trying to regather and re-attack this ball. Here's another great shot on net already from Klowa, and NiMBiiX again is right there for the tap in. Great plays. Klowa gets the touch and banks it off the back of the crossbar, and NiMBiiX is there for the tap in. Post University on a roll right now. Can the Griffins stop this aggression? As Post University says, it's all right, guys. We are down 3-0, but it's no big deal. No big deal at all as Blitz comes in with a beautiful aerial. A double touch on the ball and guides it home, top left corner. Do you believe this comeback here, folks? Post University down 3-0, a couple of mistakes early on, but they are not fazed by it. As JJ Nawags now answering Post University's aggression after their 3-goal streak. Nice assist again by Puny Terror from the Griffins. Back and forth we go. Round and round the carousel here as these NECC Spring 25 Rocket League Division 6 playoffs heat up. Post University up 2-0 in matches of this best of 7 series. But boy, oh boy, are the Griffins have something to say about it. The Seton Hill University Griffins here up 4-3 in this third match. After that nice tap-in play from JJ Nawags. Huge save there by Post University's Klowa. As Post University needs to clear this ball out of their defensive end, and does. Ball up in the air. Didn't want to touch it at first, but then Klowa there for the tap-in. We are tied all at 4. Brand new game here, folks, with 2 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. Seton Hill University trying to put their first win on the board here. They definitely do not want the Eagles to go up 3-0, but the Eagles, like sharks in the water right now, licking their lips, can almost smell this victory, as their aggression has been near perfect. A nice play by Blitz, double tap off the wall. Good clear though by the Seton Hill Griffins. Post University Eagles player Klowa, big defensive play there to keep the ball away from the front of the net. This is looking like a scary pass though, but nice job by Blitz to get the demo and to stave off that offensive pressure trying to be set on by the Seton Hill Griffins. Ball now in the Post University corner. Huge save by Klowa. Oh, but then the ball bounces off the post, off Klosa's back end, and goes in the net. Unfortunate bounce there. Fortunate bounce for the Griffins, but the Eagles do have enough time. A minute 8. They've come back from 0-3 in this game. Surely they can come back one more time with a minute 8 on the clock. Game number 3. Up 2-0 in the series. Can the Post University Eagles answer here with 60 seconds? Or can the Griffins find their first win of this series? Griffins now, with that late lead, putting on some big pressure. But Post University's Blitz getting the ball in the right direction. Griffins now taking it into the defensive side. JJ Nawwags with a demo onto NiMBiiX. Setting up another play here, but nice tap and defensive play from Blitz. And a huge save again by Blitz. Blitz trying his absolute hardest to keep this game going for the Post University Eagles, trying to get the ball in the offensive zone. Great clear by NiMBiiX there. Answered though by Griffin player JJ Nawwags. 10 seconds left. Eagles need to get the ball rolling in the other direction. A last-minute Hail Mary air pass, and it will not be there. So the Seton Hill University Griffins, despite a great comeback from the Post University Eagles, have gotten their first win of this series, now trailing 2-1, trailing 1-2 to the Post University Eagles. Here are your post-game stats here. JJ Nawwags making a big impact that game for the Griffins. 2 goals, 2 saves, 4 shots. Striker V12 for the Griffins. 3 goals. So JJ Nawwags and Striker, the dynamic duo in that match for the Seton Hill University Griffins. Who will be able to take this game, take control of this series? We will find out very soon when our 4th match of this best of 7 series comes right back at you after a few minute break. Be right back. And welcome back here, everyone, to Post University versus Seton Hill in this best of 7 series. Just updating the score real quickly. Apologize for the audio. Score is now updated. Apologies for that. And here we go on board with Klowa. Post University still hanging on to this series lead 2-1. But the Griffins managing to get their first victory of the series, and also getting their first goal of this match is Puny Terror 2 with a nice assist there off the bounce pass from striker V12. So the Griffins finding some life here in the second half of this series, going up 1-0. Post University leading this series 2-1 in a best of 7 in these NECC Spring Division 6 Rocket League playoffs. This is the semifinal matches here to determine who will be going to the championship game. Will it be the Seton Hill University Griffins or the Post University Eagles? Stay tuned and find out, as the Seton Hill Griffins here are up 1-0, looking to add more to the score, but Blitz for the Post University Eagles says, no, that's enough. It's time to take control of this game here, as NiMBiiX with some nice aerial control of the ball. NiMBiiX, though, out for some destruction there, as the ball heads towards the Eagles' net. And a real nice save by NiMBiiX there, as that ball was headed towards the top corners of the net, able to guide that away with a nice touch on the ball. Seems to me, and as while spectating these games, it seems that the Griffins have started to put on a lot more pressure and take a little bit of momentum from the Eagles here. Seems like they're getting a lot more aggressive, especially with these demos. Eagles are going to have to answer with a little bit of aggression of their own. Griffins doing a real nice job right now playing keep away from the Eagles here. And there is a demo of their own for the Post University Eagles. Answering back there. Ball in the Griffins' defensive zone here. Post University Eagles trying to get something going. There's a nice play towards the net by Klowa. And another good touch there by Post University's Blitz. Griffins now all three back on defense, as Post University is putting on the offensive pressure here. A nice touch by Blitz. Oh, I don't think Klowa meant to touch that. Unfortunate play there, as that ball probably would have been heading towards the net had it not been touched by accidentally there. But Post University not worried about it, already in their defensive zone, trying to get a clear here and advance this ball. Griffins putting on some nice defensive touch pressure. Seems like the Griffins' strategy here is to keep the ball in the corner, then rotate it out towards the middle and try to get a tap in just like that. But nice play by the defensive Eagles, staying on top of it, staying aware. Ball shot just wide of the Eagles' net. Eagles trying to find a clear here. Nice aerial touch by NiMBiiX. Klowa trying to get a ball on net into the Griffins' zone. Not able to, but followed up by Blitz. Blitz moving in with a nice play. Almost carried the ball in himself there. Nice save by NiMBiiX of the Griffins. Post University has not been able to answer that early on goal by striker V12 of the Griffins. Minute 25 seconds left. Post University's going to need to find something here. Find an answer. Or else the Griffins will have managed to tie this series after a commanding 2-0 lead by the Eagles. NiMBiiX nice guiding pass off the wall to Klowa. Ball in the middle here. NiMBiiX finds it with a great aerial. Off the wall still. Griffins trying to recover it in their defensive zone. Post University putting on the pressure here, as if it was a real soccer game and they brought up their goaltender, pulled their goaltender. Post University going all out here within this last minute. Pressure building. Intensity building. Great defensive play from NiMBiiX to keep it in the offensive zone there, but fortunately it gets bounced off one of the Griffins players, and back into the offensive zone we go for the Griffins. But not if Post University has anything to say about it. Ball rolling towards the net. Blitz with the rebound. Oh, and a diving save by striker V12. A game-saving save, perhaps. Ball out in the corner. 12 seconds to go. Post University needs to get this ball out of their defensive zone. Griffins doing a good job to keep the ball mid. 5 seconds on the clock. Need to keep this ball aerialed. 0 seconds on the clock. Post University keeps it aerialed, and Blitz looking for the play. And in the corner, the ball is on the line, but it touched the line. It touched the line and did not go in. The play was there. Oh, man, there should be a Rocket League referee for that one. I don't think it can get any closer than that, folks. 1-0. Ball was on the line. It touched the ground. It did not stay aerial. And with that, the Griffins managed to hang on to that lead. And we have a tie series, 2-2. Here are your after-game stats. Whew, that was an incredible match by both teams there. Came right down to the wire. Striker V12, the MVP there with the assist and the 4 big saves, that game-saving diving save at the end there on the right side of the net. So we have ourselves a series tied at 2-2 in this NECC semifinal Rocket League champion, the NECC semifinal Rocket League 2025 Spring Division 6 semifinal. The winner of this goes to the championship. Series tied 2-2. Who's going to advance? Well, we'll just have to find out. Stick around as we are about to head into our second game. Sorry, our fourth game. Series tied 2-2. Fourth game coming up. Correct, I am. Thank you for that post, Denny. Apologies as I had my mic muted. Welcome back. We are here at a 1-0 series tied semifinal. The Post University Eagles down 1-0 here in this 2-2 tied series. Seton Hill Griffins answering early here as they did in the previous game. Post University is going to now need to come back from 2 as JJ Nawags goes up for a nice assist there. And a good tap in as the Seton Hill Griffins now take a 2-0 lead in a 2-2 tied series, best of 7 here. Post University is going to have to stave off this aggression that has been started by JJ Nawags and the Griffins. Post University has also come back 0-3 in a previous game, so I'm sure they're not sweating it too hard at the moment, but they definitely don't want to give up another, and there it is, Striker V12. There's the caster's curse, unfortunately. Right as I say it, Striker V12 with another tap-in. The Seton Hill Griffins take a commanding 3-0 lead in this 2-2 tied series. Post University now going to have to mount a comeback. But the Griffins are doing a good job of playing keep way, not allowing Post University to have these big offensive chances like they had in the first 2 games. Playing much more controlled, the Griffins, making sure that they are at least leaving one back in the middle in the defensive zone. But Blitz with a great charge of his own here through the zone. Almost able to find a carry in to the net by himself there. Blitz now, midfield, looking to Post University's Klowa to try to get an assist going. Nice alley-oop towards the net. Shot off the post, and Blitz there for the rebound for Post University Eagles, getting on the board. A nice team play there by the Post University Eagles. All 3 of the Eagles getting a touch on that goal. So Post University on the board here, down 1-3 with 2:21 remaining. Nice touch by Blitz there, keeping it in the Griffins' offensive zone. Both of these teams vying for a championship spot in the finals. Series tied, but the Seton Hill University Griffins do have the lead in this go-ahead game. Nice shot on net by Puny Terror 2 of the Griffins. Nice big save there by NiMBiiX of the Eagles. Aerial ball there, getting up for it was JJ Nawag's. Big save. Griffins really chipping in an all-out defensive effort here, trying to stop another goal from the Eagles or a carry here into the offensive zone. Nice job by NiMBiiX to keep the ball in the zone. Griffin player Striker gets the clear. Klowa with speed, getting a good clear out of the zone, but the Griffins keep it in. Striker gets demoed out. Klowa staying hungry on that ball, trying to get a setup play here, looking for a teammate for the assist. Striker V12 trying to hold that ball in Post University's offensive zone, but Blitz coming out, stealing the ball, taking it along the wall, and guiding it into the Griffins net. Post University, like I said at the beginning of this game, they've come back from 0-3 before. Can they do it again with 40 seconds left here, 41 seconds left, down 1 goal in this best of 7 series, tied 2-2 at the moment. 34 seconds left though will change that for one of these teams, meaning 1 win closer to the championship game. JJ Nawag's vying to try to play some seriously tight defense here along with Puny Terror, but in front of the net, Klowa is there with a beautiful touch from Blitz off the roof of the stadium. A double touch to Klowa, who gets a beautiful shot, and no one is home. Post University has managed to come back 0-3 twice in this series so far. The Eagles truly do have a never say die effort. With 7 seconds left on the clock, Eagles still hungry for more in the Griffins offensive zone, trying to clear now. Ball will settle, and we will have our second overtime of this series. Series tied 2-2. This game tied 3-3. Who will take this match and go up 3-2 and put the pressure on for the other team to have to stave off the elimination right in front of the net? But oh, a huge game-saving save by Klowa. That ball was going to the very tippity top of the net, and Klowa able to make a diving save, massive save for the Eagles, keeping this game alive. Griffins now. Seton Hill Griffins trying to keep the ball in the post Eagles defensive zone, trying to clear it out of their defensive zone, and trying to get the ball into the Post University's offensive zone. But Post really not with that idea, as they are now keeping a couple back on defense here. It looks like we're seeing more of a 2-1 strategy coming out for the Eagles here, with 1 player up front and 2 on the back end. As another big clear comes in for the Griffins, keeping that ball in the Eagles zone, offensive zone. Griffins putting on the pressure right now. Nice carry by Terror there, by Puny Terror, but not able to find anyone for the assist. As the Eagles clear the ball back into the Griffins defensive zone. Back and forth here. Seems like the teams may be hesitating to go full out offense here, as they know what's at stake. But Blitz almost trying to get an interception there, sneaking in. Post University Eagles player Blitz here has been super aggressive. His timing has been on point this evening. Has been feeling out the game and making sure that he has the correct tempo of when to push went to get aggressive and went to hang back on defense, as his defensive timing there couldn't have been better. Way to intercept that and also get the demo there from the Griffins player. JJ Nawalgs from the Griffins clearing. Nice job by Post University's Blitz to get a shot on net and a demo there. Griffins down one player. Ball heading towards the net. Klowa with another diving save on defense. 2 game-saving saves from Klowa here. Post University players putting on a show right now. And the shot on the net, and JJ Nawalgs with a save of his own, a game-saving save of his own. Plus 243 here as the clock continues to tick on in overtime. 2-2 in this series, semifinals. Winner of this game puts on the pressure to the other team of staving off elimination. And another big save by NiMBiiX, but JJ Nawalgs there for the rebound, and no! Post players could not get on top of it. 2 post players there. But the Griffins player, JJ Nawalg, finds the hole off the post and in, and the Griffins take the game. Great effort by both teams there, but the Griffins able to find that tap in with almost 3 minutes of overtime gone. JJ Nawalgs, another MVP performance from him, and has now brought his team back from a down 0-2 to now a 3-2 series lead, as the Post University Eagles will now have to stave off elimination and will have to win another game here to tie it up, as this is a best-of-7 series. Griffins up 4-3. Griffins won 4-3, final score 4-3. And the Post University Eagles going to have to make a comeback here. They've been playing great, excellent defense, excellent on the offense, great offensive pressure. Timing has been on point by Blitz, NiMBiiX, and Klowa, all of them. But unfortunately not enough to finish and seal the deal on this one. So they are down 3-2 in the series, and we'll see if they can answer back here and tie the series up. We'll be right back with our next game. And welcome back to game number 5. Seton Hill University up 3-2 in this best of 7 series. Post University here looking for a comeback win. Looking to be the comeback team here to try to stave off elimination and advance to the championship round. I am your Shoutcaster, DeadlyDrew here, bringing you some NECC Rocket League semifinals action here. This is game number 5. Seton Hill University in the blue, up 3-2 in the series. Post University in the orange. Seton Hill University player Puny Terror 2 able to find the open ball here, laying in the almost the crease area, and able to get a tap in, which puts up the Griffins 1-0 and puts the pressure on Post University to answer here, as another loss would mean an elimination from the semifinals. Oh, and Striker V12 of the Griffins able to find the rebound there after a huge save by NiMBiiX and another great rebound save by Blitz, but able to find another loose ball in the crease and get another tap in here as Griffins able to take a 2-0 series lead here early on. But Post University has come back twice in 2 games separately from down 0-3, being down 0-3. So I'm sure they do not mind the deficit, as I'm sure they know that they have the skill to come back in this game. But Puny Terror 2 of the Griffins yet again cleaning up another loose ball in front of the net. Griffins doing a good job of managing the rebounds, making sure to not get over touches on the ball, letting it drop and then committing. And it seems like it's working for him right now. So Post University going to have to come back down 0-3. As they say, third time's the try. Can Post University come back a third time being down 0-3 to stave off elimination here in these Rocket League Spring 2025 Division 6 semifinals? On board here with Post University's NiMBiiX, as Klowa gets a nice shot on net there. Post University Klowa now back in the hands of Striker V12 of the Griffins. Seton Hill Griffins keeping the ball in the Post University's offensive zone. But back and forth we go here. Round and round like a carousel. Both teams not wanting to let the other team settle the ball. Good clear there by Post University, trying to find some offense. Gonna have to get some offense going here with half game time remaining. Seton Hill University Griffins up 3-2 in this best of 7 series. All they need is one more win to book themselves a trip to the championship game. Post University trying to not allow that to happen, but going to need to start getting some offensive pressure going, some offensive momentum. And if there's one player to do it, it's Blitz on Post University, trying to lead the charge here and get his team going. JJ Nawwags for the Griffins. Been the hero for the Griffins in the last 2 matches they've played. Last 2 games. And a shot on net by Blitz, finding the rebound off the boards. JJ Nawwag gets a touch on it, directs it towards the which you would think would be a safe spot in the corner there. A very hard shot to hit from Post University's Blitz, but manages to find the tap in there. Post University only down by 2 now. Can they find another quickly here and really start to put the pressure on? You almost feel like the next goal may be the one to do it here for either team as far as the momentum swing goes. Post University, Klowa getting a beautiful touch pass into NiMBiiX there. Klowa again with a great centering ball, but no one is there, unfortunately. So the Griffins will clear it, and Post University time is ticking down. They're going to need to find an answer here. 2 goals left. Shot goes in wide, and JJ NiMBiiX for the 3rd game in a row. Looks like JJ will be the hero for 3 games in a row of this series. And it looks like this may be the game that puts the, well, nail in the coffin, as they say, unfortunately, here for the Eagles. As the Griffins manage to find up another goal, JJ NiMBiiX, a big assist there from striker, and that's going to put them up 5-1. Excellent effort by the Post University Eagles. Had a 2-0 lead in this series, but then it almost seems like the Griffins, the Eagles might have woken up a giant within the Griffins, within JJ NiMBiiX. His pop-off element and abilities in this game have truly helped carry his team to victory here. As these 20 seconds do tick down, it looks like the Seton Hill University Griffins are going to book their trip to the championship game. So congratulations to the Seton Hill University Griffins. And good game and GG's and a good season to the Post University Eagles, as it was a great series, a great matchup. But that's going to do it, folks. Congrats to the Griffins as they advance to the championship game. And that is going to do it for our broadcast this evening. Once again, GG's to all players involved. It was a great series, but the Seton Hill University Griffins end up taking this series 4-3. So congratulations to them as they move on to the championship round. So best of luck to them. Thank you all very much for watching this broadcast for Post U Esports. I have been your commentator, play-by-play commentator, DeadlyDrew. It has been a pleasure to be here once again. Thank you very much to Post University for allowing me to commentate on these events. Truly appreciate it, and thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you here next time with some more esports action. Talk to you then.